It is impossible to waste your time if what you do is done with all of your heart. The original Stacking the Deck video series was far from perfect. When I did it a year later, after starting a new YouTube channel, I made many improvements. But this time is different. It's been over 10 years. This time, I do this for the future of card stacking. Hello everyone. In this video series, I'm going to be showcasing every project in Brian Berg's book called Stacking the Deck. The reason I'm doing this is because I recently met Brian Berg in New York City, and as you can see I got him to sign some things for me, and we talked about the techniques of card stacking and the future of card stacking. This inspired me, so I'm going to attempt to make every project in the book that's taught, but I will not be teaching you. The purpose of these videos is to showcase each project. In this video, Chapter 1, called Start Stacking, you're going to see some basic projects that can be done with a normal deck of cards. Some of them I take to an extreme level, so I hope you enjoy, and that's about it, guys. See ya! My very first Stacking the Deck video series was made with the sole purpose of challenging myself. I'm going to be trying to lift a basic structure off the ground, and it's very difficult. My hands are not that still. I wanted to get good, really good. Now at the end of Chapter 2, Brian Berg actually removes the center of 4 floors in the slab building. I couldn't do this, so I'm going to throw out the challenge out there to anybody who wants to try it. Maybe you guys will have better luck than me. Personally, I could build that slab building 100 times and still not be able to pull out cards without it collapsing. And part of this desire came from when I met one of the authors of the book, the legendary pioneer of card stacking, Brian Berg. I know. Look at this. Bro, I can't believe this. Like, it's him, dude.
You take a picture of standing?
Nah. Hold on, look how careful he is. You know I'm gonna talk to him.
Oh, I know this.
Oh, you know it, dude. You know it. I don't believe
You gotta
this.
say his name.
I don't believe
That'll
this.
amaze me.
I don't believe this. So sweet.
He does this stuff, my son.
Really?
Yeah.
7 feet tall.
Card stack too.
7 feet. This is his.
Yeah, 25. I know everything about him.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I follow him.
He had to talk to him.
I wanna meet him. I wanna meet him. I got so much stuff to show him. Hold on. Let me just take videos.
Can we take a picture of it?
I remember watching him build an Empire State Building, and he had the cards standing vertically. And at the time, I had very little experience with vertical card stacking. So when he came out to talk to me, I asked him a lot of questions about that. brought a copy of his book with me, so of course I asked him to sign it, and he even wrote in there, "Keep on stacking, Alex, card man." I remember thinking, man, I think we both just got a kick out of that.
18th.
Yeah, oh no, it's 19th.
I guess the thing that I would say in general about all of this is that even with like years of like experience and successes and failures, every project I still have to like. I mean, people ask me all the time, "How do you do this? Do you do that?" Like I had to do the reverse of this thing.
Before I left, I showed him some of my favorite card flourishes. It all seemed to happen so fast, but the inspiration that I felt changed the way I looked at card stacking forever. That's it, guys. Absolutely amazing. I love the trip. He talked to me, and I'm so inspired. I just want to go home and card stack, and it's unbelievable. Matt, I wish you were here, man. All the way from Chicago, bro. Like, it would have been so cool if you could have made it. I don't know. So that's it, guys. Peace out. This is Cardman from New York City. I was very lucky to have made some friends through YouTube who also card stacked. And we made videos together at a time when I was just figuring out how to make videos. We would challenge each other sometimes. Who could reach their ceiling first with a card tower?
Alright, I just built a 35-story card tower. It's taller than Cardman 31, so I don't know if he wants to keep the challenge going or what, but you're welcome to. I'm not sure what I'm going to do since it's hit the ceiling though, so yeah.
I was building the 38th story, and the story below it just like kind of shifted, and I'm very afraid it's gonna fall because that means the cards inside are leaning, and if they're leaning, they're gonna tilt. So I'm just gonna knock it down. It's 37 stories. Those 4 cards on the top make it 38 if you count them. It's not a complete story. I'm not going to complete it. I beat 35 stories, and now I'm just gonna start pulling cards out from the bottom.
Hey you guys, this is Kiko and Zero. I'm beating X, Shadow X, and Darkness's record by 3 levels. About 2 hours I constructed this 27-story card tower. Okay, this is 28 stories. You know, it's way too risky to build anything more. 28 people, hear that? Okay, after like 2 hours and 10 minutes, I completed 31 stories, beating Martin's record finally.
How creative could you get? What techniques speak to you? For us, it was never about winning or losing. It was about reaching a shared understanding for the art that we all loved.
Martin, I'm gonna stay true to my words. I'm not gonna beat you. I'm gonna stay tied so we don't have any more competition going on. We're gonna stay tied.
Because no matter what age we were or where we were from, we all spoke the same language. The language of card stacking.
Okay, this is my card stack city.
It took me years to get comfortable in card stacking. There were times when I thought I was done. I quit. I put my cards under my bed, and that would be the end of it. But there was always something in the cards that kept calling to me. I couldn't possibly know what that would mean for me, but here I am. Right now, card stacking is an art form that is seen by some and understood by a few. But it won't always be that way. We can change it. all starts with one. This is our moment.
Right.
Hey, this is card stacker Scott Dyer, and I really look forward to new people getting into this art, and because I believe there's a lot left to be discovered and a lot of innovation left to be had. So it would be really, really neat to see that happen.
When 4 cards come together to make a cell, they become strong. When cells come together to make a grid, they become greater. And when card stackers come together, that's when the real conversations begin. It's up to us. The cards know we can do it. I know we can do it. My friends, keep on stacking.